good evening, fans, and welcome to Minor League Baseball, the show. Tonight is the second game of this three-game series between the visiting Amarillo Sod Poodles and your Midland Rockhounds. Tomorrow night we'll wrap up this three-game set. Don't forget, Midland will travel on the road for a four-game series as they take on Corpus Christi. Amarillo will head home and play 4 games against the Frisco Rough Riders, beginning the July 4th weekend. Fans, get out your line scorecards as we present your starting lineups. First, for the visiting Amarillo Sod Poodles. Leading off is second baseman Ivan Castillo. Batting second, the center fielder Dre Overstreet. Batting third, the catcher Luis Campusano. Batting fourth, the right fielder number 15, Taylor Colway. Batting sixth, the third baseman, Eric Heim. Batting sixth, Ryan Weathers. Batting seventh, the righty, Emmanuel Ramirez. Batting eighth, the shortstop, Manupa Kufufa. And batting ninth, the first baseman, Jackson Whittaker. And taking the mound for the Amarillo Sod Poodles, the right-handed pitcher, Jesse Schultens. Schultens on the mound for the Sod Poodles. And now the starting lineups of your Midland Rockhounds. Leading off for the Rockhounds, the right fielder, number 6, Mickey McDonald. Batting second, the center fielder, number 19, Chase Callaway. Batting third, the third baseman, number 10, Nate Mondu. Batting fourth, the left fielder, number 13, Lazaro Armenteros. Batting fifth, the third baseman, number 5, Jonah Bride. Batting sixth, the catcher, number 81, Colin Therox. Batting seventh, the cleanup man in center, number 72, Buddy Reed. Batting eighth, the shortstop, Robert Posen. And batting ninth, rounding out the batting order for the Midland Rockhounds, number 26, Marcos Brito. And taking the mound for the Midland Rockhounds, your starting pitcher, Matt Milburn. Milburn on the mound for Midland, and that is your starting lineups. And we are ready for some Tuesday night baseball here in the second half of this current season. So let's get started. We are under the lights this evening as we bring you this one here today. It is the Amarillo Sod Poodles and the Midland Rockhounds. Live baseball coming at you next. Matt Milburn will take the mound for the home squad here this evening. 6'3", 210 pounds, and age 26. And pretty good guy for the prospects here today for the Rockhounds. And we're about ready to go. And stepping in, Ivan Castillo.
Here tonight,
and we will lead this one under the lights here tonight. First pitch on its way. And that one is in there for a strike. Now the count now 0-1. Beautiful Tuesday night as we are underway of the second of this three-game series here at Midland. Amarillo will round out the series tomorrow night against the Rockhounds.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
I do got to say, if you watched yesterday's ball game, 11-0 the final score. Midland was just on a tear. They won the first of this three-game series. And got to say, it's time to get going. Comfortable 65 degrees. Beautiful evening for baseball. And got to say, the winds are just blowing 8 miles an hour from the center field wall. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here in the top half of the first, Amarillo up to bat. And Castillo will go down on strikes 1 away. Matt Milburn will take the first strikeout.
Second, the center fielder.
Got to say, that right there was a swing and a miss like you do always see in baseball. Now stepping in, Dre Overstreet.
Ball, that's out.
Dre Overstreet and Kyle Overstreet, they are the Overstreet brothers. So got to say, pretty good when you do see these guys playing. And the count now on the two-seam fastball, 1-1. Amarillo will play Frisco for the remainder of this year. Midland will play Corpus Christi. And got to say, Amarillo, you see on their schedule, there is no hook games for this ball club here through the remainder of the second half of the season. Now the count now 3 balls, 1 strike. And that four-seam fastball will fill the count at 3-2. 3-2. And he's going to foul that changeup off, and now it's still counted at 3-2. Three and two. And that will miss on that four-seamer, and that's the first base walker Matt's going to give up.
Batting third, the catcher, Luis Campusano.
Now bring up the catcher, Luis Campusano. Base runner at first, 1 away here in the inning. And that one is well hit, and it looks like it's going to be out of here. Gone! And Amarillo will strike first. 2-run home run by Luis Campusano. And 388 foot. And they are on the board first. Now the 2-0. So what a way to get this first inning going. You look at this one right here, and it was G-O-N-E. Exit velocity was 99.5 miles an hour. Projected distance 387 square foot.
Batting fourth, the right fielder.
Now batting fourth, Taylor Colway. Last season for San Antonio. Missions moved up to AAA baseball. We'll never forget those guys. They are the best team that we do miss a lot here in the Texas League. 1 ball, 1 strike counts here in this ball game as we are pretty much underway here on this beautiful Tuesday. See the bank right there at the right field wall. Beautiful Midland, Texas. Now on deck, Eric Heim for Amarillo. Now the count, 3 balls, 1 strike. And gotta say, we are 2-0 here in the top half of the first for Amarillo. Three and 1, here it is. And that 4-seamer will fill up the count. Now the count now, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Beautiful Tuesday night. If you're just tuning in with us, we welcome you to Rockhounds Baseball. And that will miss ball 4, so that's the second walk he gives up on that changeup. Now you got another base runner at first.
Eric Heim.
Now bring up the number 5 hitter, Eric Heim. 1 away in the inning, and a double was the result of that 2-run home run that was launched over the left field wall. And the cutter, 89 miles an hour, called for strike 1. Amarillo, the new San Diego Padres affiliate, replacing the San Antonio Missions as they were advanced forward to AAA baseball.
Ball 2.
Slider, 81 miles an hour. Now the count, 2 balls, 1 strike. Frisco and Corpus Christi playing each other here tonight. And do gotta say they are doing really well in the first half. Amarillo is the first half champions. Gotta say they better stick with it if they are going to race to the playoffs. Now the count now, 3 balls, 2 strikes here in this evening. Got fans from Amarillo, Texas watching. And if you are live here, and that's another walk, and make that walk number 3. That 4-seam fastball. Now you got 2 base runners on.
Ryan
Taylor
Weathers.
Colway will head to second. Eric Heim at first, and now bring in Ryan Weathers. So gotta say the Rockhounds are in a heap of trouble here tonight. Still the top half of the first inning, and Matt Milburn just having some difficulty here tonight. Last night he was the winning pitcher. 11 runs on 12 hits and no errors throughout the game, and Amarillo just only having at least 3. So my goodness, this is a struggle for Matt here tonight. 2 runs come across to score, and gotta say this could be a productive inning for Amarillo territory. And that'll be strike 3 called, and that's the second out of the inning. And Milburn will get his second strikeout here tonight.
Emmanuel Ramirez.
And now I'll bring up Emmanuel Ramirez up to the plate now. First pitch on its way. Changeup will miss outside. Now the count now 1-0. Padres affiliate, the Amarillo Sod Poodles. Midland Rockhounds affiliate, the Oakland A's. In the beautiful city of Midland. We head home, and Amarillo will play Frisco on July 4th to celebrate Independence Day at home. Midland will head to Corpus Christi for the 4th of July, so they'll get to see fireworks. Amarillo will not play Corpus Christi for the remainder of this year. So anyway, Amarillo will get to play Frisco. Midland will play Corpus Christi, these 2 ball clubs. And now be strike 3 called, and that is the inning. Another look at this 2-run home run by Luis Campusano. We go to the bottom half of the first, and the Sod Poodles up 2-0. Rockhounds coming to bat. Jesse Schultens will be on the mound for the visitors here tonight for the Sod Poodles. His height is 6'4" and 230 pounds. He's age 25. And gotta say, this guy right here is ready to get this show on the road here in the AA Texas League.
Leading off for the
And leading off for the Rockhounds, Mickey McDonald. As he will start the bottom half of the home first for Midland. And that one's going to get fouled off. Now the count now 0-1. Beautiful Tuesday night here in the AA Texas League as we are playing the second of this 3-game series. Now the count now 0-1. And that's going to be well hit. Chasing after it, the left fielder. And that's one away. Time now to give you the starting lineups for the home squad. And guys, as you can see right now, you got the good guys coming in. And gotta say, they are ready to play this game like no tomorrow. In now, Chase Calabweg. And that's going to be hit. Center fielder has his eyes on it. 2 away.
Batting third.
So 2 quick outs to start the bottom half of the first.
Mondu.
And now bring up Nate Mondu up to the plate now. Amarillo here at Midland tonight. Arkansas at Northwest Arkansas. Corpus Christi at Frisco here tonight. Tulsa at Springfield. And you got to say, that right there is pretty good. You got 4-on-4 teams playing each other. Four-seam fastball, now the count now 0-2. 0-2 delivery. Here it is. And that four-seamer is going to be fouled off, and Mondu's going to stay alive. Crowd still piling in. And got to say, they're taking their seats, watching their favorite guys play baseball. That's the home team of the Midland Rockhounds. Don't forget, Rockhounds baseball is provided by Taco Villa. What a great deal to celebrate Mexican food. Don't forget, Taco Tuesday is tonight, so make sure you go down to your Taco Villa and grab some pretty good tacos. That's what they have. And also, don't forget, they give you a handful of salsa, so that might give you some heartburn. My gracious. Another one to Nate Mondu. And that's strike 3 called, and that is the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors here through the first inning. Top of the second with Manolo Cahufa starting the top of the second. Manolo Cahufa,
the shortstop, number 89,
is coming up to bat here. She'll start the top half of inning number 2 for the Sod Poodles. Four-seam fastball. Now the count now 1 ball, no strikes. And that's going to be well hit. Chasing after it, the right fielder. Oh my gracious. And he's going to catch that one on the warning track, and that's the first out of the inning.
batting 9.
Time now to look at the defense for the Rockhounds, and patrolling in center field, Chase Calabweg. One of the best guys that can run a ball down. He's a great power arm, and gotta say, glad that Midland will have him on the side of their defense. And now they'll bring up the number 9 hitter, Jackson Whittaker, as he takes a ball 1-0. Beautiful Tuesday night here in Midland. Proud sponsor of Taco Villa and HEB. HEB is here, and gotta say that's pretty good. Now the count now 2-0. And oh man, look at that one fly. Look at it. It's gone. And Amarillo gets their 3rd run of the game here in the top half of inning number 2. My gracious. And that solo home run was from Whittaker. 450 foot, 108.2 in exit velocity. That was a well-hit ball. So, my goodness, just look at it. 108.2 mile per hour, projected distance, 450 foot. So, what a way to
now
get this top half of the second going.
Castillo.
So Amarillo now up 3 runs here through 2 innings. And they are looking to do more damage and try to preserve a win here tonight at Midland. Now bring up Ivan Castillo as he is now 0-2. No ball, 2 strike counts. So, man, this is doing pretty good. Change up now 79 miles an hour. 1 ball, 2 strike counts to Ivan Castillo. 1-2. And that one's going to be well crushed. Look at it. And that hits the wall. And he says, run, Forrest, run. And he's going to get in there with a triple. My gracious, look at him. He was carrying a piano. That looked like it was nearly a home run right there. That would have been home run number 3 for Amarillo. Now, my goodness. What a way to get this night going. Now bring in Dre Overstreet. Walk in the first. And the 4th run is coming. A base hit will get him home. And Amarillo will have their team up by 4 points. Now the count now 0-1. That cutter is too high outside the zone, and now the count 1-1. I did say it, Midland won 11-0, a shutout finish of last night's game to launch the month of July. And that one's way too high. Now the count 3-1. On deck now, Luis Campesano. And that one will miss. Ball 4. So, we're going to have some time here called as here comes the pitching coach now. And got to pay this man on the mound a quick visit. And I don't think he's getting too happy with him walking a lot of guys this evening. And got to say, it's not going his way here tonight. Luis Campesano, 1-for-1, 2-run home run in the first inning. And looking to have another home run here. Give them the lead by 3 more. And that one's going to be fouled off for a strike. And now the count 0-1. Would say tonight Corpus Christi and Frisco playing each other tonight.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Springfield and Tulsa. Arkansas and Northwest Arkansas playing each other. And Amarillo and Midland. So we got 4-on-4 battle as we go through here this half of the season. And it's always a 4-on-4 battle. I mean, it's a race to the playoffs.
Ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike, and now on deck, Taylor Colway. Now Colway for this one. Colway was the Double-A from last year in San Antonio. And that will miss. Ball 4, and now he's really in trouble.
Now batting. The right fielder.
Bases now loaded,
Taylor
and 1 away
Colway.
here in the inning. Now bring up Taylor Colway, walk in the first. And facing the pitcher, Matt Milburn, who is just in a heap of trouble now. Bases loaded, 1 man away. And that's going to be hit. And he's going to be well after it. And now the runner from third is going to break for home. And they will extend their lead as another run comes across to score for the Sod Poodles.
Now batting. Third
And
base.
now they're up 4-0
Eric
here in the
Hine.
top half of the second. So they're getting doubles. And now bring up Eric Heim, walk in the first. And he greets Matt Milburn for the second time here tonight. So what a way to get this one going. And that's going to be well hit. And the left fielder will get that one, and that will end the inning. So we got 2 runs on a few base hits, no errors. Bottom half of the second, Rockhounds coming to bat. Bottom half of the second set to go.
Midland.
And stepping in,
fielder.
Lazaro Armenteros.
Armenteros.
They'll start the bottom half of the second inning for the home squad here tonight. Rockhounds in their beautiful white jerseys, white pants. Amarillo in their beautiful road gray. I say they are beautiful. Just looking at jerseys.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And Schultens will deliver 0-2. 0-2, here it is. And that's going to be well hit. Chasing after it, the first baseman, and he can't make that play. And that will be still the count, 0-2. 0-2, here it is. And a 4-seam fastball will be in the count, 1-2. Want to remind our fans that we are giving away Taco Villa coupons. That is right. You can get your Taco Villa coupons after tonight's game for crispy tacos tonight. So, gotta say, if you love Taco Villa, best place ever, guys. I will say it right there. 2-2 to Armenteros. The 4-seam fastball will be fouled off. And still the count now, 2-2. 2-2. And that 4-seamer will load up the count. Now on deck for Midland, Jonah Bride. Three and 2 delivery. And that will miss. Strike 3 called, and that's 1 away. So Jesse getting his second
Batting fifth. The first
shutout
baseman,
right there.
Yoda.
Or should I say strikeout? Yeah, there you go. Got Chad Franklin in studio production. Welcome, Chad. Also, shout out to him. Also, our best friends from Taco Villa, we want to give them a shout out if they are watching here tonight in the ball game. But you've got to say, what a beautiful evening to come out to a ball game. And don't forget, we'll wrap up the series tomorrow night for the third of this 3-game series between Amarillo and the Rockhounds. 0-2, here it is. Strike 3 called, and that curveball is going to hang him out to dry. And that's the third strikeout for
Batting
Schultens.
fifth. The catcher.
So what a way to get this one going. And do gotta say that right there, it's gonna make the Amarillo pitcher just look really good. Now bring up Colin Xerix up to the plate now. 2 away in the inning, and I gotta say, this could be another 1-2-3 inning for Midland. And you gotta look right now, and Jesse Schulten's got confidence tonight. That's what you like from a young arm pitcher like him.
0-1's the count.
Schulten's last season was on Double-A in San Antonio, Texas. Missions moved up to Triple-A baseball. And gotta say, they pretty much are missed in the Double-A Texas League. And oh my goodness, that's gonna be well hit to the shortstop. And that will do. The inning is over. No runs, no hits, no errors. Top of the third with Ryan Weathers for Amarillo coming to bat.
Leading it off.
And leading off, Ryan Weathers. Facing up Matt Milburn. And we are underway as the third inning gets going. It's a cutter. 0-1 to Ryan Weathers. Beautiful Tuesday night if you're just at the ballpark. Make sure that you are.
The count 1-1.
Cutter will be 87 miles an hour. Now the count now 1-1. 1-1. And that four-seam fastball, 92 miles an hour, called for a strike. 1 ball, 2 strike counts to Weathers. And that'll be a changeup, strike 3 called, and that is 1 away. So Milburn getting his 4th strikeout in this game on the mound for the Rockhounds.
Ramirez.
Now bring up the next batter, Emmanuel Ramirez. He takes a cutter, 87 miles an hour, outside the zone for a ball, 1-0. Do apologize, I got sniffles, and I gotta say it's good here tonight. Change up in the zone. Now the count now 1-1. It's gonna be well hit. And the second baseman will get that one. And that's out number 2.
Number 89.
Now bring up number 89, Manolo Canufa. 0 for 1, a fly out. Corpus Christi trailing by 2 against Frisco. Frisco up 5-3 in the top of the third inning. Uh-oh, and they even got a error on the Rough Riders. Top of the third, number 13 gets going. And he'll be at second on a throwing error. My gracious. 4-0 the score, top of the third. Amarillo out in front here this evening. That's going to be well hit. That's going to be a base hit. And the shortstop's going to get this one, but not in time. That will go down, base hit for the Sod Poodles. Now bring up Jackson Whittaker, 1 for 1, a solo home run in the second inning. And that's going to be high popped up, chasing after it the center fielder, and that will do it. The inning is over. We played 3.5. Rockhounds coming up to bat with Buddy Reed next. Bottom half of the third set to go, and stepping in, Buddy Reed for Midland. as he'll start the bottom half of the home third here tonight. Beautiful evening crowd is here. And don't forget the 4th of July celebration. Amarillo will play Frisco at home. Midland will play Corpus Christi away from home. And gotta say, Midland and Corpus Christi will play each other a lot through this second half of the season. They will not face Frisco. Amarillo will play Frisco on the 4th of July. And that is on Thursday night. Strike 3 called, and Schulten's getting his 4th strikeout, one away.
The shortstop, Robert Poisson.
And now bring up Robert Poisson up to the plate now. One away in the inning, and nobody on bases. Four-seam fastball, 92 miles an hour, called for strike 1. Pretty good fans here tonight, and if you are here, make sure that you are tuned in to our live stream here on YouTube Live. Don't forget, shout-outs will end after the bottom half of the 8th inning for Midland.
The second baseman.
So the Rockhounds
Brito.
now bring up Marcos Brito. And that's going to be well hit. Center fielder has his eyes on it, and that is the 3rd inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. Top of the 4th with Ivan Castillo next. Top of the 4th set to go, and stepping in, Ivan Castillo, 1 for true. 1 for 2, a triple that led to a run. And now we are underway as a four-seam fastball will be inside the zone for strike 1. Both pitchers, Jesse Schultens and Matt Milburn, both pitchers for both sides of this game, doing absolute strikeouts. They are 4 strikeouts apiece for both sides. So what a way to
1 ball, 2 strikes.
get that going. One and 2, here it is. And that right there is going to be a well-hit ball. And oh my gracious, that will be a double.
Now batting.
And Amarillo bats are coming alive. And that right there, just a well-hit ball. And lucky they got that one. Now bring up Dre Overstreet. Walk in the 2nd. As he takes a changeup outside the zone for the ball. Now the count now 1-0. Beautiful Tuesday night, and hope everybody is having a great time here this evening. Four-seam fastball will miss outside for the ball. Now the count now 2 balls, no strikes. Here in the top half of the 4th inning for Amarillo. On deck now, Luis Camposano, as he will be the next batter to get on the on-deck circle. And a four-seam fastball, 91 miles an hour for strike 1. Now 3 balls, 1 strike. Let's say right now Frisco is tied up with Corpus Christi. Now 5-5 the score in Frisco.
Now batting.
Ball 4 for this one, and I don't think this guy is going to be really appreciative here tonight. And the manager's going to make the decision to eject him out. Not doing too well. Milburn is out of this game. The manager makes the call, I will say that, and his performance tonight was not good than anticipated.
Your attention, please. Now
Stepping in now, Ben Bracewell will take the mound for Midland here tonight, as he will inherit a difficult situation. You got two guys on, nobody out. And stepping in, Luis Campusano, 1-for-1, 2-run home run in the first inning. Amarillo got base runners at second and first, and they're looking to do more damage here. Four-seam fastball. Now the count now 1-0. Ivan Castillo is on second. He's in scoring position. And then you have the guy at first. And they are looking for a great scoring opportunity here. 4-0 our score, top of the fourth. Visitors are up at bats. And do gotta say, tonight is a lucky night for Amarillo if they could keep up the attack here. Midland fans are getting restless. And now it'll be strike three called, one away.
The right fielder, number 15, Taylor Colway.
Now bring up Taylor Colway. Sacrifice fly in the second. And looking to do the damage here. And that's going to be well hit. Oh my goodness. And he's going to get that on the warning track. And luckily that was not going to be far enough to get out of here. But it almost looked like it was.
Eric.
Now bring up Eric Heim, 0-for-1, a walk in the first inning. Sun beginning to set on this Tuesday night. Hope everybody is having a good time here at the ball game. Rockhounds and Sod Poodles, second of this three-game series. And guys, I will say it, I am born here in West Texas. So gotta say, I do love the Rockhounds. And now the four-seam fastball will miss. Now count 2 balls, 1 strike. Corners loaded up, first and third, 2 outs. 4-0 our score, top of the fourth. And oh my goodness, that's going to be a base hit. And he's in there with a double. And my goodness, just look at that hit. That was beautiful. Clean base hit right there. And Amarillo is just going to get in there and get these runs going. Corners still loaded up, but they'll bring in Ryan Weathers. 0-for-2, 2 strikeouts. And Amarillo just leading the charge here tonight. 5-0 already. The shutout continues against Midland. (0-1). And oh man, there's another run come across to score. And a base hit right there. And now they will hit to a double.
Left fielder, Emmanuel Ramirez.
6-0 already. First and second loaded up. Top of the fourth. And it looks like Amarillo is going to see some revenge after losing last night's game 11-0. Midland coming back and just whooping the crap out of them. It was a 11-0 score. You don't talk about a shutout like that, but that was just a big bad whipping. They got a big bad bashing through their heads through a wall. And you don't see that every day. Two balls, one strike the count to Emmanuel Ramirez. As he faces off Ben Bracewell for the first time. Gotta say, Matt Milburn was ejected out of this ball game, as pretty much tonight he will be talked to about plating too much walks. And that'll be strike 3 called, and that will do it. The half is over. We played 4.5, and Amarillo up in front here in this one. Bottom half of the fourth set to go, and stepping in for your Rockhounds, Mickey McDonald. 0 for 1, a fly out in the first inning. And guys, fans are really starting to get really cheerful for this home crowd here tonight. And they're in the hit column, as that'll be a liner in the center. That's a base hit.
Now
Corpus Christi trailing Frisco by only 1 run. 6-5 the score here. I was going to say the final, but they're not done playing. And that one is going to be fouled off with that four-seam fastball. Now the count 0-1. I do apologize about that. I was going to say final score 6-5, but top of the fourth with a base runner at second. I say pretty good for those two ball clubs, and don't know who's going to win it here tonight. We'll find out. 0-2, and that's going to be well hit. Chasing after it, the left fielder, and oh no, he misses it. And that will be a error on the left fielder. That will go down as a E7
the third baseman
on that play. And he should have had that one. And that will bring in Nate Mondu, 0 for 1, a strikeout in the first inning. McDonald at second.
0-1.
And gotta say that right there, Nate Mondu chases that curveball. Now the count now 0-1. 0-1 delivery. And that's going to go into the audience, and that will be strike 2 right there. Oh and 2. And that will be a curveball, strike 3 called, and that's 1 away. Well, Jesse getting his 5th strikeout here in this game, and I gotta say, this guy is just on fire here tonight. You look at his confidence level, and I do got to say that right there is just pretty impressive for a visitor pitcher here tonight. Lazaro Armenteros, 0 for 1, strikeout in the second. Pronouncing his name wrong, I said Lazarel. Like, who's Lazarel? I'm like, roses are red, violets are blue, and oh my goodness, if you punch me in the face, then I might punch you in the face as well. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, y'all. I'm just kidding. Four-seam fastball, now the count now 3 balls, no strike, and on deck for Midland, Jonah Bride. Trio and a four-seam fastball. Now the count now 3 balls, 1 strike. Three and 1, here it is. And that's ball 4, and that will be a loaded up bases situation.
The first baseman, number 5.
Gotta say, they are in trouble now. Now bring up Jonah Bride. 0 for 1. Strikeout in the second for Midland. Looking to keep the door shut. Now the four-seam fastball. Now the count 0-1. Beautiful Tuesday night. If you're just tuning in with us, we welcome you to Rockhounds Baseball. And if you are here at the game, we want to make sure that you guys are having fun and always having fun with us here. And that's strike 3 called, 2 away. He gets him down looking. 6 strikeout for Jesse tonight.
Now batting, catcher.
Oh man, what a way to get that going. Bases loaded, two outs. And now bring up Colin Xerox. Four-seam fastball now for strike 1. Colin was a ground out in the second inning. Say pretty good for Midland here tonight.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now the count now 0-2. Corpus Christi and Frisco are tied with 7. Bottom half of the 5th. And it is a race to see which one's going to win that game tonight. And that's going to be well hit. And also well fouled. Now the still the count 0-2. 0-2. And that's going to be well hit in the center field. Center fielder has it. And they will avoid the danger. And they will strand 3 runners on bases. We played 4 full. And Manolo Cadufa will start the top of the 5th.
Leading off,
Manolo Cadufa will step in
89.
as he will start the top half of the 5th in a 6-0 shutout. Amarillo in front. Four-seam fastball. Now the count now 0-1. And that's going to be well hit. Catcher's going to get him. 1 away.
Now batting,
you look at Matt
first
Milburn, ejected from this ball game tonight, giving up 5 hits and 75 pitches so far through this one, and only striking out only 4. So not a good night for him, as he was giving up walks. And the manager probably just talked to him already. I'll bring in Jackson Whittaker. See, he fouls that one off for a 4-seamer. Now the count 0-1. And a 4-seam fastball. He'll swing and miss. Now the count 0-2 to Whittaker. Oh and 2. 4-seam fastball outside. 1-2. Beautiful shot from our first base camera. A lot of good fans here for Midland. And now strike 3 called. 2 away. Bracewell getting that strikeout. And now bring in Ivan Castillo. 2 for 3. He was a triple-double and 2 runs here in tonight's contest. Say, what a way to just get this one going. 4-seam fastball now count 1-0 as it misses the zone. This beautiful Tuesday night. I will say it's beautiful. Sun beginning to set. Bottom half of the 5th inning for Frisco and Corpus Christi tonight as they are playing each other. Play Midland tomorrow night as we'll wrap up this 3-game series. We'll play Midland will play Corpus Christi away, and Amarillo will go back home and play Frisco for 4 to get ready for the 4th of July weekend. And gotta say, there's a lot of fireworks ready to go and still getting purchased for this big event we're getting. Now bring in Dre Overstreet. As a four-seam fastball will miss outside for a ball. Now the count now 1-0. Top of the 5th inning for the visitors here tonight. Amarillo up to bat. 6-0 to score. And a shutout still in progress against the Rockhounds. 1-1 on that four-seamer. Now the count 1-1. Fans still coming in and enjoying a beautiful ball game here tonight.
Ball, that's low.
3 months of baseball left. We got this month, August and September. And that one's going to be fouled off. Now the count 2-2. The 2-2. And that'll be strike 3 called. And that is the inning. We played 5.5. Amarillo out in front 6-0. Bottom half of the 5th set to go, and stepping in, Buddy Reed, 0 for 1, a strikeout in the 3rd inning.
Reed.
First pitch on its way. Four-seam fastball, and we are underway. The bottom half of the 5th for Midland. One and 0.
Ball.
Two-seamer, and that will be a ball. Now the count 2-0. Two and 0 delivery to Buddy Reed. And that one will be fouled off for strike 1. Now the count 2-1. Two and 1 delivery. And that will miss outside for a ball. And Robert Poussin is on deck now for Midland. Three and 1. And that will load up the full count. Now 3 balls, 2 strikes. Three and 2. And that's going to be hit high. Chasing after it, the right fielder, 1 away.
The batter, the shortstop, Robert Poisson.
Robert Poussin, 0 for 1, a flyout in the 3rd. 1 away in the inning, nobody on, a shutout coming. Amarillo up by 6 runs. Well hit to the second baseman. They'll throw him out at first. 2 away.
Now batting.
So the 5th inning progressing quick. 1 out remaining.
Brito.
Now bring in Marcos Brito. 0 for 1, fly out in the 3rd inning. Tight race against Corpus Christi and Frisco tonight. 7 apiece, bottom half of the 5th inning.
Nope.
As Frisco will have 2 base runners at 2nd and 1st. Tied with 7, Hooks and Rough Riders. And looking to do damage, like I will say it. Do damage. That's one way to get ball games and hopefully a win for anybody that's going to win a ball game here tonight. And that's going to be well hit. And the shutout will come to an end as Brito will get 1 run back. And they're still trailing by just 5. And that solo home run will come in. And that exit velocity, 95.1 mile an hour, 391 foot. Now bring in Mickey McDonald up to bat with 2 away in the inning with that solo home run.
Mickey McDonald.
And that one will go foul. McDonald up to the plate now. And that one's going to be fouled off for strike 2. Oh and 2. And that's going to be well popped up, chasing after it the hot corner guy at third. And that ends the inning. Only 1 run on this one. We played 5 full, and Luis Campusano coming up next to bat for the top of the 6th for Amarillo. Time now to give you station identification. We will be back here with Rockhounds baseball in just a few short moments.
Leading off, the catcher.
Top of the 6th set to go. And stepping in, Luis Campusano. Up to the bat now, and that one will be fouled off for strike 1. Oh and 1. Down low. At 4-seam fastball, 1-1. And that's going to be at the left-hand corner, and that's strike 2. One and 2 delivery. And that would be strike 3 called, 1 away. And Ben Bracewell getting his 5th strikeout.
The right fielder, number 15, Taylor Colway.
We'll now bring in Taylor Colway up to the plate now. Sacrifice fly in this ball game. Four-seam fastball. Now the count now 0-1. And that will even up at 1-1 on that changeup. 1-1. Down low. A four-seam fastball. Now count 2 balls, 1 strike. And that's going to be a base hit in the right. And he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting, third baseman, Eric Hine.
Now bring in Eric Heim up to the plate. 1 for 2, single and RBI. Oh boy, 3, 6, 4, double play, and that's the inning. just a hit only. We go to the bottom half of the sixth. Midland up to bat next. Bottom half of the sixth set to go, and stepping in, Chase Calabroig, 0 for 2, and reached on an error with a flyout. First pitch, here it is. That's going to be a base hitting in the left, and he's aboard with a no-out single.
Now batting, third baseman, Name Mondu.
Now bring in Nate Mondu up to the plate now with a runner at first and nobody out. Changeup will get him out in front for strike one. Oh and 1. And that's going to be a base hit. We got two base runners with a single and nobody out.
Now batting, left fielder, Lazaro Armentero.
And now bring up Lazaro Armenteros. 0 for 1, a walk. And oh my goodness, base hit. And that will load up the bases once again here for the Rockhounds.
Now batting, first baseman, Yoda.
And my goodness, that right there is just getting pretty ugly for them. Change up. Now the count now 0 and 1. We'll pause here for station identification, and we'll be back here in just a few short moments. We're underway the sixth inning, and stepping in now, Jonah Bride. Bases loaded for Midland. And oh man, that's going to be a base hit. 1 run scores. And that will be 3 runs scored. I gotta say, if you look at that one, Overstreet just hanged on to it and allowed 3 runs to come across to score. The Rockhounds getting up in there.
Nope, ball 1.
Four-seam fastball, now count now 1-0. Colin Theroux, 0 for 2, fly out and ground out. Midland trailing by just 2. Base runner at second, nobody out. 3 runs come across to score on a base hit.
Ball 2.
Curveball. Now the count 2 balls, 1 strike the count. And a changeup will even up at 2 and 2. And that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Buddy Reed.
Now bring up Buddy Reed, 0 for 2, strikeout and flight out here tonight. Base runner at second with one away.
Ball, that's outside.
One and 0. Here it is. Fouled off, and now the count 1-1. One and one. And that will be a four-seam fastball. He'll swing and miss. Now the count 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2-1. And that's going to be a base hit right in the center. Plate number 5 will come in, and now they are itching a bit closer.
The batter, number 3.
Sod Poodles
Shortstop,
only having 1 run left of their 6-run deficit. Now bring in the number 8 hitter, Robert Croson. That'll be another base hit. And hits are just coming in from Midland.
Now batting, the second baseman.
And I think
Marco.
Amarillo just underestimated the Rockhounds bullpen. And we're going to have a mound visit as the manager's coming out. And that's going to bring in another pitcher here. Michelle Baez will be called in to do the pitching, and I gotta say the manager pretty thrilled. He did a great job on strikeouts. Still has a lot more work to do. And gotta say he will give his tip of the cap to the Rockhounds crowd, but anyway, that right there is going to have to do for him. Michelle Baez up to the plate now and getting ready to do some practice pitches. Take you for station identification, and we'll be back here for Rockhounds baseball. I gotta say, we'll be back here in just a few short moments. Bottom half of the 6th at the corners loaded up. 1 away in a 1-run deficit. I'll bring in Marcos Brito, 1 for 2, solo home run in the 5th inning. Home crowd looking like they're getting some pretty good ones here tonight. And gotta say, hopefully Jesse Schultens will get the W here tonight on the mound for Amarillo. So, hoping that tonight will be a good night for Amarillo. And now the count now 0-2. 0-2. And that four-seam fastball will be fouled off. And still the count 0-2. And that's going to be hit. Base hit. And that will plate the tying run. And now they are up 6-6.
Now batting, right fielder.
The Rockhounds are making a move.
McDonald.
And now they got second and third, and they'll bring in Mickey McDonald. The crowd going crazy here tonight. We're still bottom half of the 6th. Rockhounds are 5 runs in this inning alone. We'll say it is getting violent for Amarillo. They are now tied with 6 apiece, 1 away with 2-1. So my gracious, this is getting out of hand for them. There's going to be a throw out at first, but meanwhile the breaking tiebreaker is across the score.
Now batting, center fielder.
And Midland plating their 6th run of this contest right there. Chase Calabwig, 1 for 3, single and a run. And gotta say, 2 outs already. Good thing he got that one out right there. Curveball, now the count 1-0. Midland now taking the lead 7-6 in this score of this ball game. And he's gonna throw it right there, and that will do it. The inning is over. So gotta say, 6 runs on a lot of base hits. No errors. Top of the 7th with Ryan Weathers next for Amarillo. Ryan Weathers up to the plate now, 1 for 3, a single and an RBI.
Ryan.
Start the top half of the 7th. Midland putting in 6 runs in the last inning. Hopefully Amarillo could come back and try to get this one under what appears to be a game that was holding them 6 runs.
1-1.
And we're going to have some Rockhound righties. Wanderson Charles and Jesus Zambrano up to do the warm-up tosses for their bullpen. 1-1. Four-seam fastball, now the count. 1 ball, 2 strike counts. And that'll be strike 3 called, 1 away. So Bracewell will get his 6th strikeout.
Left fielder, Emmanuel.
And the strikeout will be at Weathers. Top of the 7th inning for Corpus Christi and Frisco. Frisco leading this ball game 8-7. Gotta say, that right there is just pretty good. Be well hit, base hit. And the tying run is at first. And a 1 away.
Now batting, number 89.
And now bring up number 89, Manolopo Kilufa. And that's going to drill him. And he won't recover. And that right there. And we got to see if that he's okay. Man, he took a hit right in the arm. And is he all right? I think he is. He's trying to shake that darn thing off.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So they're going to take him out of the game, and Jordan Weems is going to come in.
Jordan Swing.
And gotta say, that one right there just drilled him. I was like, my gracious. Jordan Weems coming out. We got the tying run, the go-ahead run. And Jackson Whittaker 1 for 3, solo home run in the second inning. We'll try to bring back this game for the Sod Poodles here tonight. Curveball, now the count 1-1. Base runner is second and first, one away, top of the seventh. And that's going to be line drive right into trouble. 1 run scores. 2 run score. And Amarillo is taking the lead back from Midland. And now they're 8-7.
Castillo.
And now bring up Ryan Castillo up to the plate now. And a triple goes right there. A 2-seam fastball, now the count 0-1. Corpus Christi tonight, trailing 1 by Frisco. And they are at 8-7 as well. My goodness. 4-seam fastball, 92 miles an hour, called for strike 2. Beautiful Tuesday night on this second day of July. Gotta say, what a great way to have this crowd going. And hopefully Midland will try to come back and stuff. That's strike 3 called, and that's out number 2. And Weems will get his first strikeout.
Now batting, the center fielder, Dre Overstreet.
Now bringing Dre Overstreet, 0 for 1, 3 walks, 2 runs. Oh, you don't see that every day. 3 walks and 2 runs for Dre Overstreet, 0 for 1. Gotta say, that right there is just pretty good. And that one is going to be outside, 1-1. Corpus Christi coming back at taking the lead. Top of the 7th, a 3-run home run into left. And they are aboard 10-8 now. Say they're looking to get this show on the road. Hooks are out in front, 10-8. Gotta say, that right there is pretty good. Right in the center, and that will do it. The inning is over.
It's time
2 runs on a few base hits. And I gotta say, there is an error. And we head to the bottom half of the 7th with Nate Mondu up next for the Rockhounds. Top of the 7th, bottom half of the 7th. I do apologize. We'll bring in Nate Mondu. 1 run, trailing in Amarillo in the deficit. What a beautiful Tuesday night as the crowds are still coming in. And gotta say, for those that are just joined in, watching us on YouTube Live, make sure you get your shout outs before the end of the 8th inning. It's going to be a base hit, and that tying run is coming back. And the Rockhounds,
now batting, left fielder,
they look like they're coming back as well.
Armentero.
And now bring in Lazarel Armenteros up to the plate now. 1 for 2, single and a run. And 4-seam fastball, now count 1-0. Change up outside, now count 2-0. Now we're going to have some time called here as here comes the manager. And now bring in Evan Miller to do the pitching here for Amarillo.
Evan
6'2", 200 pounds, age 24 prospect for this guy in the bullpen. And he's called to do some pitching much earlier than anticipated. Bottom half of the 7th. And we're going to take station identification. We'll be back in just a few short moments. Bottom half of the 7th. And now Evan Miller is coming up to debut his first ever game. And that right there is going to be fouled off for strike one. Lazarel Armenteros. 2 balls, 1 strike the count. And that one's going to be fouled off. 2-2. That's going to be well popped up. Second baseman after it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 5, Jonah Bride.
Digging in now, Jonah Bride. Up to the plate now, 1 for 3. Here in tonight's ball game. 4-seam fastball. Now the count now 0-1. 8-7 our score. Bottom half of the 7th. 1 man on first. 1 away. And that's going to be well hit. Under it, the right fielder. And that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, the catcher, Colin Thoreau.
Now bring in Colin Thoreau. 0 for 3. Line out in the 6th inning. First pitch. Changeup. Now count now 0-1. Tying run at first with 2 away in the inning. That's going to be high pop up. Shortstop getting this one near second, and that's the inning. 1-2-3 inning here. Top of the 8th with Luis Campusano to start it off next.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for
Norge
the Rockhounds,
Luis.
number 29, Norge Ruiz.
Will come up to do the top half of the 8th inning for Amarillo.
Leading off,
Luis Campusano, 1 for 3, 2-run home run in the top of the 1st inning for Amarillo here today. We're underway the 8th inning, and got to say the attendance was great. 12,167 come out and cheered on the Rockhounds.
Nope, outside.
Now 2-0 now. And that's going to be caught by the right fielder. 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
Got to say, the
Taylor
Sod Poodles down to their final 5 outs of this game. And now bring in Taylor Colway. 4-seam fastball, now count 1-0. Do apologize, guys. I don't know why, but I got the sniffles. Like the weather changing and stuff, and gotta say that right there is just pretty darn crooked. Crooked of me getting that weather, and that's gonna be well hit. Well hit. Gone. That one is out of here. Look at Taylor Colway. He just launched that one right out of here. And that 353 foot will give them a 2-run deficit. And man, what a way right there. Well hit over the right field wall. And that guy tried to rob him a home run.
Now batting, the third baseman, Eric Hine.
And that's going to be fouled off. Doink. It's going to hit the building and now bring up Eric Hine. 1 for 3, single and RBI. Top of the 8th with 1 away and a solo home run. It gives Amarillo a 2-run deficit. And that's going to be fouled off, and now the count still 0-2. Oh, 2. Down low in the dirt. Now the count now 1-2. Two and 2. And that 4-seam fastball. Darkness starting to come in. And stadium lights beginning to illuminate the whole field. Now the count now 3 balls, 2 strikes to count. Pitch count for Jorge Luis. Only 12. It's going to be well hitting in the center. Center fielder has it. 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Ryan Weathers.
And now bring in Ryan Weathers. 1 for 4, a single and RBI. Top of the 8th here this evening. And that 4-seam fastball will be swing and miss for strike 1. 2 away, nobody on. Fouled off for a 4-seam fastball. Now count 0-2. Down low at the slider. Now the count now 1 ball, 2 strike the counts. One more game with Midland tomorrow night. It'll be the 4th of July Eve. And don't forget, we will wrap up the series against the Sod Poodles and the Rockhounds. Too bad Rockhounds will not get to celebrate the 4th of July, and that will be hit to the shortstop. And now the count now 3 outs, and that'll be the top of the 8th. Bottom half of the 8th ready to go. Stepping in, Buddy Reed.
The designated hitter, Buddy Reed.
And now we're underway. The bottom half of the 8th, as that one will be missed for a ball. 1-0. 1-0 delivery. 4-seam fastball. Now count 1-1. 1-1. And he's going to get that one at short, and that will be one away.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Robert Poisson.
Now bring in Robert Poisson. 1 for 3. A single and a run. Miller doing really well. And that's going to be well hit. Shortstop getting this one 2 away. The Rockhounds down to their final 4 outs of this game.
Second baseman, Marco
Amarillo
Brito
is holding on 2 runs. Now bring in Marcos Britos. 2 for 3, home run, single, 2 RBIs. I got the sniffles, but I'll be okay. Slider now count 1-0. 1-0 delivery. Slider, 4-seam fastball, right in the left-hand corner for a strike. Now count 1-1. One and one. Fouled off for a 4-seam fastball for strike 2. Well hit, but also well fouled. One and 2.
Ball, that's too high.
Change up way too high. Now the count 2-2. Going to be well hit right in the center. Center fielder get his eyes on it, and that's the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the top of the 9th with Emmanuel Ramirez up next for Amarillo.
Leading off, the left
Emmanuel
fielder,
Ramirez, 1 for
Emmanuel
4.
Ramirez.
A single and a run. Now he's going to chase and miss out of that one for strike 1. 9-7 our score. And that's going to be hit to the second baseman, and they'll throw him out at first. 1 away.
Now batting, number 89.
Now bring in Manolo Canufa. 2 for 4, 2 singles and a run here in this ball game. And now it'll be a 4-seam fastball. Swing and miss for a strike. Now count 0-1. Good one will be missed for strike 2. So swing and miss. Now be strike 3 called, and now be the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jackson Whitaker.
That right there will bring up Jackie Whitaker. Jackson Whitaker. I do apologize. 2 for 4, home run, triple, and 3 RBIs. Be added in his favor. I do apologize to Jackson. I thought his name was Jackie. And he's going to make the catch right and left, and that will end the inning. Another look at Lazaro Armenteros making the dive. Bottom half of the 9th, and Amarillo out in front 9-7. Leading off for the Rockhounds for the bottom half of the 9th inning. Mickey McDonald, 1 for 4, a single and an RBI. And guys, I do got to say, this is it for right here. If Amarillo wins this one, then this series will be tied up at 1-1. And tomorrow would be sudden death between these two ball clubs. So yes, don't forget about that. 0-1. And that's going to be hit to the first baseman, one away. So 2 outs remain for Midland to come back into this one. Now bring up Chase Calabwig. 1 for 4, single and run. And he's going to swing and a miss. The count now on 1. Oh and 1. And that's going to be well hit. Chasing after it, the left fielder, 2 away. So the Rockhounds down to their final out of this inning.
Third baseman, Nate Mondu.
And that right there will bring up Nate Mondu. He's the last chance for Midland. 2 for 4 with singles. First pitch. And changeup. Now count 0-1. And that's going to be well hit. Shortstop getting it. And that's the ball game. Amarillo winning this one. Final score 9-7. Here in tonight's outcome. Got to say tonight that was pretty good. For the Sod Poodles. So yeah. Pretty good night here tonight for them. Be right back with the ShowNation.com. I gotta say tonight that was a pretty good ball game. BS getting the winning pitcher. And
Fans are final line score.
Ivan Miller
for the victorious visiting team.
will take the save for Amarillo.
2 errors.
Ben Bracewell taking the loss for the Rockhounds.
For the Rockhounds, 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 29 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Oh, yeah. This will do it for us here tonight for everybody. This has been Rockhounds Baseball. And gotta say, we'll see you tomorrow for the finale of this 3-game series. And yeah, I'm gonna have a great time tomorrow. So have a good night, everybody. We'll see you on the show tomorrow.